What's up, guys? So I haven't done a vlog in a while, so I'm gonna do one right now. Really quick before I get into my story, I just bought the SNSD trading cards. I'm a big fan of them. Here's 15 packs, and there's the stand. And I didn't get any rare cards. Well, I did a couple holos, but I really wanted the autograph cards. But I didn't get any. So right now I have this huge stack of cards, of SNSD cards, and I got a lot of doubles. So I figured I'd do something nice, and I would give it out to the SNSD fans out there. So I don't really know what kind of contest I would hold. Maybe a mini one of some sort, but I have no idea what kind yet. But maybe whoever can guess who my favorite SNSD is and why, or I don't know, something related to SNS. So here they are. Here I have a lot of doubles, as you can see right here. Yeah, a lot of doubles. So yeah, maybe I'll hold a contest of some sort eventually. You guys give me some ideas. Put a comment below what kind of contest I should hold. Okay, so let's get on to my story. So I noticed prom is coming up. A lot of high schoolers are going to be going to prom either this month or next month. So I figured I'd tell you guys about my prom of senior year. Okay, you remember before I said I've had a lot of moments in my life where I swear they should be in a movie, or it is a movie moment. Definitely it should be in a Korean movie of some sort. Okay, so there was this one girl in my history class that I thought was pretty cute. She was Asian, obviously, but I didn't talk to her for the whole year. I'd never said one word to her. I don't even think she knew I existed, because that's pretty basically how close we were. Not close at all. So I sat across the room from her, so as usual, guys do it. They like someone, they would stare at them a little bit. Not blank stares like that all day, but I would just not make it obvious, do a couple stares, and I swear, she looked back, because, in your mind, when you like someone, you think they're looking at you back when they're not. So, have that thing going on. So I really wanted to ask her to prom, but I'm really shy. I'm a shy person, if you guys know me in real life, but especially when it comes to girls. That's why I make all those videos. But, that was me back then, but not anymore. So I was going to ask her to prom, but I didn't want to ask her straightforward because I was shy. So I was going to think, I'd beat around the bush and, go out of my way to do something different, because that's me. I try to stand out. So I knew where she worked at the time because I went to Quickly's a lot. So I seen her at Quickly's working. So my plan was, I would go at night because she worked night shift, and when, no one was there, and I would ask her straightforward because, no one would be around to watch me. I wouldn't be embarrassed if someone heard me. So, yeah, I had everything planned. I was going to go at this specific day, at this specific time. So, I arrive at Quickly's, and I'm outside. And I start pacing back and forth. I'm walking back and forth for a good, 20 minutes, because I start getting so nervous. So, I call my friends as well. I'm like, dude, I'm in front of Quickly's right now. I'm about to ask her. I'm getting so nervous. I can't do this. And they're like, Spencer, you got to do this. You better, if you don't, you're a pussy, because you're going to regret this for the rest of your life. And I'm like, alright, fine. I'm going to do this. So, I built up my courage, and I'm finally ready. So I walk in, and guess what? She's not even there! Someone else is working. I was like, what the hell? No, maybe I got the wrong date or something. So, yeah, I just walk back out, and I go home. And then I was so mad already. So the next day, or a couple days after, I'll do the exact same again. I'm going to ask her. So I arrive there. I start pacing back and forth again because I get nervous again. And I call my friend, same thing. Dude, I can't do this again. You got to help me. I'm going to go home. I can't ask her. You're going to regret it. So I got my courage again. I walk in, and guess what? She's not there again! I was like, no! What the hell, man? I wasted 40 minutes of my life trying to do this, and God, I'll never get back. And she'll never know. She'll never know what I have to go through. So third time comes. And this time I check. So I know she's there before I start pacing back and forth. So I check, she's there. I'm like, good. And no one's inside right now. No customers. So I start pacing back in, and then I call my friends, same thing, I can't do this. I'm getting nervous. Okay, so everything's good. I hung up my phone, so I got my courage. Open the door, I step in, and then she looks over at me, and then I walk in, I was like, hey, what's up, Lisa? No shit, I said her name. Okay, bro, you guys didn't hear me. Okay, let's call her Emma. So I go over, I'm like, hey, what's up, Emma? So I bought a drink, obviously. I'm like, so are you gonna go to prom? And she's like, I bought a ticket, but I don't think I'm gonna go. No. So I took that as no, basically. I don't want to go with you, or I'm really not going. So that's basically a kind no. So I was like, okay. Then so I got my drink and I went home, and I was, I was like, alright, I tried at least. And then the next day comes, and I tell my friends what happened. They're like, dude, what's wrong with you? She was totally, sending you signs. She wanted you to ask her. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I wasn't feeling any vibe or anything. And they're like, yeah, she was. So the next day comes and I was getting really pissed off. I'm like, maybe she was trying to make me ask her or something like that. Things girls do in mind games. Fuck. But okay, so this is now comes the most stalkerish thing I've ever done in my life. So you guys know MySpace was a huge thing back then. Everybody had MySpace. So I found her MySpace somehow, and obviously I didn't add her as friends because I didn't know her really. So I sent her a message. I typed this long paragraph out. I'm like, "Hi, my name's Spencer. I'm in your history class. I know you don't know me that well or know me at all, but I was wondering if you want to go to prom with me. Me and my friends, we got limos, so if you want to join us, that's cool. So blah blah." Basically, yeah. So I started revising that, and then another 30 minutes took me another 30 minutes to actually click that send button because I was like, "No, I shouldn't do this. This is this is stalkerish." And I was like, "Man, what do I got to lose?" So I just clicked that button. And I'm like, "Oh, fine, it's done." So the next day comes, and I have that class, and I'm like, "Oh no, I don't want to see her." I was so embarrassed. I was like, "No." So I covered my face and I put my head down for the whole class, or just try avoiding any eye contact or visual with her at all. So, because I'm pretty sure she told all her friends already. I mean, I would tell all my friends if someone messaged me on MySpace asking me to prom. So, yeah, comes prom now, and I didn't get a reply from her at all. So I was like, alright, so maybe she didn't, she's not gonna go, or she has a date. And so I'm at prom now, and I'm on the dance floor, and I look over, I'm like, "Hey, what's she doing here?" I mean, I didn't say it out loud, I was saying it in my mind, and she was there, and I was like, she wasn't with the date either, she was just there with her girlfriends. And I was like, okay, so you didn't have a date, and then you told me you weren't gonna come, but you come anyways, and you didn't even reply to me to say, no, you didn't want to go with me. So, about half a year after that, high school ended, I was, obviously, I'll be honest, I was upset. I was like, you didn't have the courtesy, I did all that, and, you didn't even tell me no. So I was mad at her for a good half a year, and then, after that, I realized, I just look at things from her view. So, if I look from her view, she was like, okay, this random guy's messaging me. Why do I even have to reply to him? This is really creepy. So, that finally understood from her view, that I was at wrong here. I shouldn't be mad. If anything, I have to say sorry. So, if you are watching, I don't think she watched my videos, but if you are watching, I want to say I'm sorry. And, yeah, I'm sorry. But, yeah, so that's basically how my prom went. I went alone. I went with my guy friends. Not straight, alright? So, yeah, if you guys are in high school, definitely go to prom. It is worth it. And, if you want to ask a girl you like, ask her. You're going to regret it if you don't ask her, honestly. I mean, there are some other girls I regret, I didn't ask. But, trust me, 4 years of high school, it passed by so fast, They say in the beginning of the year, it's going to pass by so fast. It's passed by already for me. And, high school was really... It was definitely a fun experience. I really miss it. I really want to go to prom again, but I'm 21 now. I cannot go to prom with a high school anymore. The 17-year-old, that's jailbait. I know you ladies are going to send me messages, but I'm sorry. I don't want to go to jail at this time. So, yeah. Basically, guys, go to prom. Girls, go to prom. You're going to regret it if you don't. It is a really fun experience. And if going alone is fine, too. As long as you went. I went alone. A lot of people go alone. I mean... It's just really fun. You will regret it if you don't go. So yeah, it's basically how my high school prom went. So how did your guys' prom go? Did you have the same experience as me? I mean, how did it go trying to ask a date? Especially for the guys. I know the girls just take it. They just lay back and wait for the guy to approach them. So you girls don't want to do anything. So how about you guys? What did you have to do to ask a girl out to prom? Or, out in general? How about asking a girl on a date? If you guys have any experiences like me, doing what happened to me happened to you, put a comment below. I really want to hear what you guys had to go through in asking out a girl, because I know it's tough sometimes, and really these movie moments definitely come out. So tell me about your movie moments. So that's about it now, and see you guys later.